I'm Ada, I'm in 8th grade. So my mentor is called Jaelle. Here is a very cool picture of her standing next to the future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk. For all of those you who are science fiction fans, you will know that he is the captain of the USS Enterprise from Star Trek. So she goes to Tulane University in New Orleans. She studies computer science and cognitive science, which are two things that I am very interested in. And it's a very interesting mix. And if you like science fiction, we talk about Star Trek, we talk about Doctor Who, we talk about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, we talk about, we talked about the new Star Wars movie. She saw it on the opening night, and I saw it the night after. It was great. And what I made is a chatbot, and chatbot is a kind of artificial intelligence. Basically what you do is you type things into it, and it responds back. It's like Siri, except you type. Siri is basically a chatbot, and the theme was science fiction, because of course I'm obsessed with science fiction, and Jaelle's pretty interested in it too. Although we did have a lot of technical difficulties. First of all, that Hangouts could be kind of glitchy, and we had some problems with that. And also, the kind of chatbot that we were making uses these things called regular expressions, which is basically like, which basically find a pattern in the text that you've inputted and respond based on what pattern it sees. So you could have regular expressions say, if the input contains the word hello, then respond in this particular way. And those were kind of difficult to understand at first, but we did get them working. That's great. And yes, I made a chatbot. It's called Spacebot. It's like the first name we came up with, and it just stuck. We use CoffeeScript, which is like JavaScript, but supposedly more elegant and less semicolons. Many less semicolons, like, oh my gosh. And Cloud9, which is basically Google Docs for code. It's based off a chatbot program called Hubot, which the source code for which you can find on GitHub, which is a code repository online. And we also found this site which listed the 50 to 100 most commonly asked questions of chatbots. Some of them are not what you would expect. For example, will you marry me seems to be common. And you can chat with Spacebot on Campfire, which is what I will be doing in a second. Yes. But before I do that, I have to wake up Spacebot, which is like, Spacebot sort of goes to sleep into hibernation. So this basically, okay. So I can say things like, hello. And Spacebot will respond, although it takes a second because this, well, hello there. Can also respond in a couple different ways. So, oh well, look at that. It's randomized. Also says stuff like, may the force be with you, or live long and prosper. Because, of course, had to do stuff like that. And then stuff like, how are you? great, as long as I'm talking about science fiction, which is what SpaceBot was programmed to talk about. What about this infamous, commonly asked question, will you marry me? I wonder if SpaceBot will marry me. And it responds only if it's a full-blown Klingon wedding with botless duels. Which, in case you're not enough of a nerd to know what that means, Klingons are aliens from Star Trek. They're very aggressive. They have these long things. They're called botless. They have like blades on them, and they like try and kill each other and stuff.
Yeah.
I asked, what is your favorite book? And it responds, iRobot. I find the idea of the 3 laws intriguing. So iRobot has these 3 laws of robotics which sort of govern robot ethics. And SpaceBot says, I've not been programmed with such laws. I have a lot of... It's not just questions, it can respond to... So, for example, you may know that in Doctor Who, one of the doctors goes around with, like, you know what fezzes are, right?
Yes.
They're like hats. So he goes around with a fez, sort of an inside joke. So if you say something like, talk about fezzes, then SpaceBot will say, fezzes are cool. So that shows how it only needs to match part of the input for the output to come out. Although, of course, there are only a set amount of responses that SpaceBot can give. So you say something like, "You're awesome," then SpaceBot will say, "I'm not programmed to respond to that," and give you this picture.
So people can be thinking of some questions.
Yes, and this is pretty much everything that SpaceBot can respond to. You may see some science fiction references here. And in my demo, I'll definitely show those to you later. And that's the end. So.